Hey, what's going on? Josh here from the DeFi guys. And today I want to show you how I'm making up to $3,000 per day yield farming in the decentralized finance space. This is a great opportunity for people in a bear market or even a bull market to profit hugely and create cash flow so you can diversify into new projects, NFTs, metaverse stuff, so on and so forth. So this is going to be super exciting video for you guys. It's going to be an update video. My last video that I created on yield farming has reached almost 90,000 views. And I went over one project known as Drip, which we'll go over that briefly in this video. But there's also 3 other projects I'm going to mention in this video. And diversification is key, you guys. Diversification has allowed me to earn, this $3,000 per day that I'm earning. So this is not financial advice. Of course, I'm not a financial expert or advisor. So take this with a grain of salt. Take this as education and do what you wish with this information. I am not responsible for what you do or what you don't do. So that's just a disclaimer in this video. So if you do like the idea of following my journey, you like DeFi, you like yield farming, you want to learn more about yield farming in crypto and the new projects that I am getting in, then go ahead, subscribe to the channel, tick the bell icon to be notified of all future videos that I upload when I upload them, and then go ahead and drop that video like to help the algorithm so more and more people can see this very video. So there's 4 projects we're going to go over. I'm not going to go over them in great detail because I have individual videos for these projects. I'll provide the links for them below in the description if you're interested in going deeper with each one of these projects. So the first one is known as Drip. And what I do with these projects is every single morning, right around 7 a.m., I will take my profits. Okay, so it hasn't been a full 24 hours since I've taken profits. Right now it's 6:30 p.m. here, and I took profits at 7 a.m. So you can see that my drip amount is 7.435, which equates to right around $562. Once I go to bed and I wake up right around 7 a.m., you're going to see an extra $500 in here. So take my word for it. But nonetheless, I can go over here to my drip calculator, and you can see that I'm earning roughly $1,044.53 per day in drip. Okay. The next project that I have is known as the Manor Farm, which was also created by Forex Shark, who was the founder and developer of Drip. And I take profits every morning here as well. And then what I do differently here is I compound as much as I can throughout the day, which you can also do in Drip, which is something that you really, really want to make sure that you're doing frequently. You want to make sure that you're hydrating more than you're, of course, taking profits, because you're getting paid 1% per day here in Drip. And you can extend the days in which you make that 1% by doing what's called hydrating or compounding. So you can actually take your available balance, you can compound it, it'll go in your deposits right here, and you'll be able to earn off of not only your initial deposits, but also what you're earning per day. And again, that's just called compounding, and you're getting that 1%, and that 1% is going to grow over time. So I got in Drip a couple months ago. My portfolio value was $22,000, and now it's almost $130,000, and I'm making 1% per day off of that. So that's the power of of course, the coin going up, the native coin Drip. Right now, it's at right around $75.70, as well as, of course, compounding daily. So when you have the price of the coin go up, and you're also compounding, that's really a method for success when it comes to Drip. And that's how I got to $1,000 a day fairly quickly over the course of the past couple months. So this is a project still in its infancy, has a lot of room to grow. And again, there's going to be a link below about Drip. So when it comes to the Manor Farm, the reason why I compound all day is because you get paid anywhere between 1% all the way up to 3%, depending on how often that you compound. So again, just like Drip, I want to make sure that I'm compounding more than I'm taking profit. So what I do is I compound after 7 a.m. all day until I go to bed. And then when I wake up, I take my profits. And those profits tend to be between $1,000 to about $2,000. Okay, so just between Drip and Manor Farm, if we were to average it out, it's about $2,500 per day on average. Okay, so this is roughly, when it's all said and done, about $1,500, I would say, per day on average, where of course that drip is $1,000 per day. So we can assume that it's right around $2,500 per day. And I'll continue to do update videos on each of these projects individually for you guys to show more proof, to show how these projects are, definitely evolving. So those are 2 projects within my portfolio. And then another project is known as fastbnb. With these projects, you have to be a little bit more careful. They're not going to be as conservative as like a Drip or Manor Farm. Drip and Manor Farm are definitely long-term projects that will be around for quite some time. fastbnb is known as a dapp or smart contract, where you have initial investors that put money into the contract, while simultaneously other investors are taking out of the contract, newer investors. And so you got to make sure that you time these things correctly. Now, if I jump over here, you can see you have what's called a contract balance, which has a balance of right around 3,126 BNB. So the higher the balance, the less risk there is, aka the more investors, the more there is in the pot. Therefore, the contract's not going to drain. Because what you could do is you could be that last, person that decides to, invest in this fastbnb, right? And what'll happen though is, because the way that this works, people are pulling out 1 to 3% per day from this contract. So if you're the last investor, the contract balance can go to 0 before you even break even or get into profit. So if we go ahead and refresh this, you can see, boom, this just jumped up from 3,100 to 3,400. So there's just a ton of opportunity to make money here still, as it stands right now. And that's what I do, is I jump over to this contract. I make sure that the contract continues to grow. There's a lot of new investors coming in. And so that's why I'm liking this fastbnb. What I can actually do, if I click on my dashboard, you can see that I've got almost 43 BNB invested, which is right around $20,000 to $21,000 USD at the time of the creation of this video. And again, I can pick any of these contracts here where I'm earning 1.25% daily all the way up to 3% daily. So with this, I'm earning right around $500 or so per day with fastbnb. If you go ahead and calculate this, 42.9, I'm doing the 3% per day right here. My daily profit's going to be 1.287 BNB. And the price of BNB right now is right around $462.79. So if I pull out my notepad, you're going to see that 1.287, and you times that by 462, I'm making roughly $494 per day, about $500 per day from this fastbnb right here. Okay, so far, we are pretty close to $3,000. So if we take roughly, $1,500 per day on the Manor Farm plus $1,000 a day on Drip, that's $2,500 plus $494. That's pretty close to $3,000. And then the last one is known as BUSD Machine, which again, we can jump over to BUSD Machine, but there's going to be links for each one of these projects below, so you can learn more about them thoroughly to see if they're a good fit for you. It's something that you want to, of course, take a risk on. But nonetheless, right here, what I'm able to do is I'm able to mint what's called BUSD Machine at an APR of 730%. So I stake BUSD. It spits out BUSD Machine. And then what I can do is I can claim that, and I could take it and stake it in the BUSD Machine stake, which is going to have a higher APR, which is going to give me 4%. And that's going to spit out more BUSD Machine right here. And then I can go ahead and I can harvest, take profits, and sell off right here for BUSD. Okay. So this started at 2 cents when I got in. It's like at 94 cents. And the cool thing is, it doesn't matter the price. I'm going to get 4% in the amount of BUSD coins, regardless of what the price is here, and 2% regardless of what the price is here. So that's really cool. So it keeps it sexy and appealing to brand new investors always. So at its current price, I'm doing right around $302 per day after all the math is said and done. So minting side, 2%, I'm doing about 62 BUSD machine per day. And then the staking side, 6,000 BUSD machine stake there, I'm doing about $240 per day, which is roughly 300 bucks per day. So that's over 3,000. That's between $3,000 and $3,300 from just these 4 projects. And that's all you really need to crush it and be successful with DeFi. It's making sure that you have diversification. It's making sure that you have some short-term profit, high-risk, potential projects, as well as more low-risk, long-term projects like the Drip network. Okay, so I really hope you got value from this video. If you want to learn more about my picks, these projects individually, there's going to be links for those below. Please smash up the like button. By the way, I want to give away $100 worth of crypto here in the next 24 hours if you do the following. Let me know in the comments, what is your daily income goal in DeFi this year? The cool thing is I'm at the $3,000 per day mark. That's $1 million in a year. My goal is to double that and even triple that. I want to get to $9,000 a day. I want to get to $3 million this year. That is my goal. Let me know what your goal is below. And also, if you like the video, you subscribe to the channel and tick that bell icon, that will enter you in to win that $100. And I will pick a person randomly in the comments that follows those directions, and I will send you $100 to help you get started in your crypto journey or even scale up. So this is Josh signing off from the DeFi guys. One last thing I want to mention, if you want to learn more about DeFi, you want to dive deeper into stuff that we don't even cover on the channel that I'm involved with, that I'm absolutely crushing it with as well. You want first movers advantage as well into new projects, because the size of my channels that I have, I don't just have this one channel. I have another channel that has over 100,000 subscribers. I got a list of over 50,000 email subscribers as well. I've got many followers, a big audience, which allows me to personally contact developers, which allows me to do AMAs with developers, which we're going to do a lot of here in the near future. It allows me to get an unfair advantage and get involved in pre-sales before anybody else. And I offer that ability to get involved with these pre-sales along with other things for my mastermind group members. So you guys get a huge unfair advantage. If you want an unfair advantage in DeFi, click the link below and check out my DeFi mastermind to learn more. Okay. This is Josh signing off from the DeFi guys. Finally, we'll talk to you guys later, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.